All right. Well, we're back. We're making another video. It's another week. A little bit's changed in the portfolio since, I last made a video. Received another dividend payout, which is just fantastic. But, back to provide you with another update as to, what's changed in the portfolio, what the next move is going to be. So let's just have a little recap. So here we are on my Wealthsimple account. Just a quick little look here at a glance. We can see we're in the green, which is fantastic. Again, been running this for a couple of months now, and we're up $57.41 overall, or 3.87%, which is perfect. I got no complaints when it comes to that. Truthfully, I have a strong stomach. I've been a crypto bro in the past, so I'm used to seeing red. I can withhold it. I can stand it for long periods of time. So no worries there, even if it was red, but it's green. So we're going to take that as what it is. Now, before we get any further, this is Wealthsimple. I've mentioned it in the past. It's a great platform to use. It's for Canadians. It's simple. It's easy to understand. There's no trading fees, so you can buy and sell at absolutely zero cost. So as a beginner, new to the platform, but kind of experience with Questrade, if I had to go with a platform to use time and time again, it would be Wealthsimple, just based off the simplicity. It's clean, it's easy to understand. You can open checking accounts with it, saving accounts, get credit cards if needed. So it offers a lot. If you're interested in opening a trading account or an investing account, I'm going to leave my link in the description to go and make an account using my link. You will receive a $25 credit to buy stocks or ETFs, whatever the choice is, as will I. So full disclosure, I will receive a commission off this if you join the link, if you join Wealthsimple using the link in my description. So full transparency, I do want to mention that, but I also do believe in it and recommend it if you're looking at getting started with personal finance and investing. So what's new in the portfolio? Again, I've been doing this for a few months, and as you can see, I have consistent investments into the markets. So starting way back here in August, where I was at zero, and I invested bit by bit until I kind of got right about here. It was when I got on my investment plan of depositing a certain portion of my paycheck each and every single time I get paid. It's called paying yourself first. So that's kind of the system I've set up. So every 2 weeks, automatically, without even seeing the money, it gets deposited into my Wealthsimple account, and we invest it from there. In total, I've invested about $1,485 of my own personal money, and it currently sits at $1,524.22. Hence how I'm up $57.41. It's a little bit of math off there, but all in all, it looks good. I personally invest everything into the TFSA account. I have not set up an RRSP yet. I'm just going to focus on my TFSA for the time being and get that built up over time, and start to receive those tax-free dividends. These are my current holdings right now. I do have an update for you on these holdings, but I essentially invest in dividend holding stocks and ETFs. That's what I'm investing for, is essentially the income. Not only do these stocks and ETFs grow over time, but you also receive the dividends as income. So you get the best of both worlds. So that's what my strategy is going into this. Just for reference, obviously I have a small portfolio with just a few holdings that will grow over time, although I don't want to have an overly diversified portfolio, but we'll kind of get into that here in the next few minutes. So as of recently, November 6th, like I said, I got paid, and we automatically put $315 right into Enbridge. Then as of lately, November 10th, which is just 9 days ago at the time of recording this, we got paid from VDY because it pays monthly. So we got $1.29, and that got reinvested automatically. So again, it is November 19th right now, and I get paid as of November 20th. So that'll be tomorrow. So you'll see another automatic deposit hit the account, and it's scheduled already. So let's reveal that right now, what's being scheduled. So ticker symbol T, also known as TELUS, I have that being scheduled as a purchase for tomorrow, being November 20th. So I'm making this video literally the night before this payment goes through, but I'm going to be investing $315 into TELUS, and I'm going to show you why now. So if we're looking at TELUS, you can see right off the bat, There's nothing attractive or appealing about the price action itself. It's actually down 22% in the last 5 years, which is roughly about $5. And again, a crypto bro, I'm okay with being in the red. So it's a little bit of a gamble, in my opinion, buying this stock. But with that being said, it's at an all-time low in the last 5 years. So there's, in my opinion, obviously anything can happen with this company. It can go bankrupt tomorrow. I don't think that's going to happen with TELUS. It's one of the telecoms that we have here in Canada. It's kind of a monopoly. You're kind of bound between Rogers, Bell Canada, and TELUS. Can't stand Bell Canada. I currently use Rogers, but I just think TELUS was the most appealing to me. One, it's got kind of the low. You're buying at a low. You can never go wrong, in my opinion, buying at a low. Now that being said, it's at a low for a reason. But also, other telecoms are kind of scratching that barrel too, where they're kind of getting at the all-time lows in the last 5 years. So I think it's kind of a signal that there's not a lot of room left to go down, and it's a potential good buying opportunity. What also makes me excited about this is it literally just dropped 7% this past week. So whether it was bad news that came out, I'm truthfully, I'm not even aware of any bad news that came out, but it dropped $1.62 this week. So we're going to get this stock on a discount, which I am totally okay with. But what is attractive about this stock is it has a very high dividend yield of 8.62%. Let's just say it's 8%. And it pays quarterly. So every 3 months, you're getting the payments directly back into your account that I will obviously be reinvesting. It hasn't announced its ex-dividend date yet, so there's still time for me to buy the stock and receive the next dividend payout. So that's what my plan is. I'm going to purchase this tomorrow, about $315 worth, which I have no idea how many shares that's going to be. Let's actually figure this out right now. I'm going to be investing about $315 into this as of the 20th, and it's going to be at about $20 a share, even though it's actually a little bit less than that. It's 19 something, but we're going to just round up to $20 a share, and it's going to give us about 15 shares off that $315 investment. So maybe my strategy is to buy this for a few weeks, get 30, 40, 60 shares, and then kind of collect those dividend payments on that quarterly basis. But essentially, once I invest that $315, that $315 is going to equate to about $25 per year. So it's a very high paying dividend, very attractive. So that's likely going to be the route I take, is investing into this telecom to, one, give me a little bit more diversity, but also the dividend is very, very attractive. Now here we are just looking at a little spreadsheet that I got offline. So really briefly, it just kind of gives you your dividend income for the year. Obviously, I started very recently, so my first dividend payment was October of 2025, and I just received one of November in 2025, as you saw earlier in the video. You plug those numbers in, and it just kind of puts up little bar charts here. So I think this is a cool little chart here. So, for next year this time, let's just say my dividends are $3.50. Hopefully, obviously, it's going to be a lot larger, but it's going to create kind of a bar graph, so you can compare it year over year, which I think is a very cool feature. But just to keep things where they're at, let's just put these back to 0. And it's a very, very interesting feature. Thus far, total dividends received of 2025, $3.25. You gotta walk before you can run, but this will pick up momentum very, very soon. And then at the end of the year, I can also input my total realized gains. So let's just put $54 right now, because that's roughly what it was. And it puts it on the chart here for you, which is very, very cool. Then lastly, I can break this down by sector. So we have cash, which I have like 2 cents in the cash accounts. Not much I can do with that. In the energy sector, I have about $1,071.57. Invested in ETFs, I got about $470.83. And I have yet to invest in telecom, but that will be on there effective as tomorrow. So you will see that in the next video. Lastly, to recap, here we are looking at TELUS again, as this will be my purchase, or my next purchase, effective tomorrow. You can see, looking at the chart literally right now, it's had the biggest movement to the downside, just not even the downside, but the biggest movement as of yesterday, as it has in probably like the past 5 years, if I had to guess. There's not been a lot of traction on this. It's just been going slowly downhill, a lot of consolidation. from July of 2024 up until now. And now we just kind of broke below these lows. So let's see where price goes. Could go down more, could go up, but I think we're buying at a right time, at a very good time, especially if we're looking not at the price, just at the income it's going to provide. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. We'll see you really soon. Hoping to get those bigger dividend payments very soon, which I know I will. I know they're coming. Looking at a couple $10, $12, $15 dividend payouts coming out very soon. So stay tuned for that and watch me reinvest those. And I just encourage you guys to come back, watch this account grow with me. If you're interested in it, follow along, start your own account, start small. Maybe you can't afford $315 every 2 weeks. Whatever the case is, just start with what you can. I think it's very intriguing. Obviously, everyone's going to benefit from this in the long run, whether it's your future self or it's for down payment of a home, whatever it is. But whatever you can afford to put away for your future self, I highly encourage you to do so. Again, if you're interested in starting an account, go join Wealthsimple using the link in my description. You benefit, I benefit, and everybody wins. But until further ado, we'll see you guys in the next video.